Hi, this is Cha Perez of Regina's Kitchen. So now we are ready for you to share the Sarciado fish. Our fish today is the grouper, the black grouper. It's a little expensive, but it tastes so good. So let's go and watch it. Sit tight, keep watching, and let's start cooking. Our ingredients for today is the fish, the grouper, a black grouper, not a red grouper, but those are a good fish. So I put the seasoning with the flour, all-purpose flour, with the black pepper, salt, and we have the cornstarch. I also have chopped our tomato and onions, including our garlic. And we have 1 egg, of course, and our granule, the chicken granule. And our green onions is just for the little things on the topping, okay? We have oil, our patis, seasoned to taste, and our water is just the plain water. Okay, so we have the grouper ready for you to put our all sauteed ingredients. I use just a small saucepan because we don't need to have a bigger one. Okay, so this one is only for the topping of our fish. So we have, let it take out our little water in here, and we will put our oil. Oil is a 2 tablespoons or a little bit more, it's up to you, but for me, 1/4 cup or 2 tablespoons of our cooking oil. Let it heat up and just swirl the oil, and you can see a little of the bubbly, meaning it is ready. Then we put our garlic, it's starting to sizzle. And our chopped onions. Starting to smell good. Nowadays, we have a problem of buying our ingredients. Either it's pork, any kind of meat, fish, it is all expensive, especially for our big family. So we have to think about what is the budget for today. Only for lunch, it's big. How about the dinner that we're trying to prepare? It is also cost us a lot, okay? So let's think of something that is budget. If we spend at least $15 for the whole family, I think that's cheap. When you go out, that's gonna be multiplying a lot. It might be 150. It depends on what you're ordering, okay? So for this one, you just have to know how to cook and the budget. So next to that one is our tomato. There. So tomato, you can cut it smaller, and you can actually use the one in the can that is already chopped. And you can buy it 7 for $5 or 5. It depends on what kind of brand, okay? So if you don't want to waste so much, then you can buy the canned one. And for the fresh one, if you don't use the whole thing, and it's become rotten in the refrigerator. So I think it's better to have it in the can. But today I used the fresh one because I used some of it yesterday. So I have one left over of a medium one, a medium size. So let it sit there and simmer. And sometimes we put a little of the color. Mamacita is always there if we wanted to. Okay, so I'm just gonna get Mamacita. Okay, so we have the Mamacita today. So we're putting a little color on our Sarciado. Just a little of it. And as I said, I did a lot of cooking yesterday. And I used part of this too, and it gives us no flavor, but the color. Okay, so let's just keep on mushing it, and then we can put our seasoning, our friendly chicken granules. Okay, so we can have, I have 2 tablespoons of this, and you can just put your water. Just it is nice to smush it because it is more of the sauce when we put it on our Sarciado. Then now we can put our 2.5 water and just let it boil. Or we can have only 2. It depends. If you want so much, we can just go with more. But if not, I just have 2 cups. And just let it boil. Here it is. It's boiling now. It's getting close to our Sarciado fish and our grouper. I just bought that one this morning. They have a lot of fish there that is so fresh. And I got 2 of those, and one for my family and one to share after this cooking. Okay, so I don't have to put too much of the red one, our coloring in our food. Okay, so the next one is our egg. And before we crack this one, we want to see how the taste of it. And I think that will be a good idea, right? To taste it. And then if it's not, we can just put a little bit more season to taste. We have the patis there waiting for us. I think it's perfect for our season. And we can just now put our egg. And as I said, it's up to you if you want to put more, or your patis or salt, anything. And by the way, the fish is already seasoned, so just remember, we don't want it to be salty. Okay, and here's our egg. You can also put a little of this cornstarch mixture. If you want a little thicker, you can do that. But it's because the egg make it thicker already, so you don't have to. You just have to let it boil and get it done. Can you believe that one? Our budget is also for time. It's only just a couple of minutes. not even an hour. So the tip is prepare every ingredients that you have to use. Do it the night before or before you start cooking. That's the best thing. So now we are ready to turn it off. And I have here the onions, green onions, so we can just put it there. And part of it, we can just go and put it on the top also. And it's done. We have less than 45 minutes. Of course, plus the frying of the fish. The cleaning, the best way to clean the fish after washing it, brine it with salt and water. Let it sit for 10 minutes and then just wash it again. And then put your seasoning, start frying, and ready to go. Make the sarciado for you. Okay, let's go and take it out. And we are ready. Okay, here we are. We're gonna pour some of the sauce, the sarciado, to our fish, and it will absorb there. And the thing is, you can get some of the sauce to your rice and by scooping it, because I did a lot already for this. I think I cooked quite a few of the sauce. And just go pour, you know. And here we are. We have our baby broccoli that is also blanched, and you can just go eat that if you want to. And just the sauce is exactly for it. And here we are. Okay, and you just go for the whole thing. I think this is a good one for the family. Family of 6, maybe. And here we have. And while waiting for our visitors, you can just go and put a little garnish, leftovers of our green onions. And while waiting for our family, the sauce penetrates on our fish. And then, now we got it all done. And here we have our sarciado fish. We can have, so okay, let's go and taste it. The sauce went into the meat. It is so good. The taste, the saltiness, the balance of it is very, very good. Try it now, and it is so good. Grouper is so good. It's not that expensive. Very, very good. Okay, it's done. Let's go and share. Okay, subscribe, put a comment, and see you next time.